The crowd is assembled looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's George. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Rockets ball.
On the inbound, pass to Garuba. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Van Vliet attacking. And here is Green. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He's racking his brain, trying to devise ways to take Paul George out of his comfort zone. Coach said he's just so steady, so confident. No matter what defense you run at him, he calmly dissects it. It's a problem that George poses for every team in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pulls up. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
The former Kentucky Wildcat Noel is a phenomenal defensive player. He's really starting to find himself on offense as well.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Murray scanning the floor. Outside, Green. Driving in. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Hill has it in the corner. Outside for Murray. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Really got to admire the way Noel adjusts after contact. Excellent body control by the big man.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet outside. Noel in the corner. Inside. Here's George. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. And it's Hill penetrating. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Driving inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. The shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anunoby in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Hill. Here's Noel. The second effort. Goes up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
There's the pick. Van Vliet attacking. And Noel brings it down hard.
That is remarkable athleticism by Noel. Really putting on a show with his fancy dunking ability.
They kick it out to Green. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Noel. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Noel's got 10 points.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From deep three-point range, Nerlens Noel has been the guy making things happen for Toronto. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Mitchell with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. Raptors with the lead. Now here's Rhodes. Dedmon a screen. That's tipped. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Rose attacking. Here's Najee. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Najee's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And Hayward gets it to go.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Driving to the basket. Aston Wabach. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
He takes it in. On the wing, DiVincenzo. It's good. This game is all even. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Here's Rose. And he can't bank that one in. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution for the Rockets.
And the Rockets with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Pass to Barnes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. .51 seconds left here in the second. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
To the paint. Pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Noel.
You can just see Noel's eyes light up when the shooter attempts these shots.
Rockets ball.
He's so forceful and determined in his denial.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Houston. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. Outside, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. Shooting, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
To the left side wing. Pass to Barnes. 3 seconds left. Here's Van Vliet. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Houston on top. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Houston leading by 4. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of this.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Drains it from 17 feet out.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Robinson with the block. Murray left side. Pass to Garuba. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Hill. Raptors moving the ball around. Robinson with the block. The drive by Green. Pass to Hill. Robinson on the wing. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
Well,
second.
George can
foul.
really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
Line for
Raptors
Toronto.
have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Fast break, Toronto. Pass to Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Barnes left side. And Robinson comes to help. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 6.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Here's Şengün. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Inside.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Substitution for your Raptors.
Raptors trailed by 10. Rose scanning the floor. Dedmon a screen. Hayward goes in. Waba with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Now Rozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. "19 seconds left in the third quarter. Şengün no good. Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Najee. Rockets with the rebound. And here is Mitchell. Got it up. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13.
All right.
We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
For your Northside crew. Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Van Vliet looking around. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. 3-on-3. Outside Hill. Murray outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Robinson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Van Vliet attacking. Robinson with the block. Outside Green. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the rejection by Noel. Van Vliet on the wing. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Green deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Paul George with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Noel. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Inside. Got a piece of it. And the turnover again by Houston. Toronto with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To the middle. And Noel throws it down.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
Murray for 3. Knocked away.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Garuba. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Noel. Van Vliet with it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
In the corner, George with it. For 3, Murray. The Rockets again can't hit. Raptors trailed by 12. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Noel. 4 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Murray's got the ball here for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Şengün. Back to Murray. Over to the left wing. Here's Garuba. And the rejection by Noel.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Raptors.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Pass to Şengün. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't...
So the Rocket tried to walk on, play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me, I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man, keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman, I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway pumas, see me on the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing, I can't find a line, so I keep looking, so I keep looking, we keep singing. Keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't want to have the handle. Holes in the game like the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do with my peak. Dream team, I do it in my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball, mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss a shot you don't take. Don't be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
I keep singing. I can't find a line. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a line. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now I keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love.
That's what?
That's love.
That's what? My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told.
Push it. Now keep singing. La, 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 la. Doing it tough. That's love. 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 I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the, get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, red is my eyes, spam it a lie, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around, be hating with feet on the ground. Got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah that's for all my C's. I be cool with the beast like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear that edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beats, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm the same girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told them, feed me beats, just like my music, yo.
Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning, high tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon, young like slizzy, get back with you, step back, hit him with the step back switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might visit, might triple, might hit you, free G walker, that might, I've been really, when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it. I'm just floating on the river, BB early, BB gorgeous, BB with it, BB for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign, let me play number 8 while I do it, let me control it, I can control it, with one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out.
Hey, it's your boy, DJ, Mr. Lou. We're again, another Saturday night at Redbird Stadium. Make sure you make your way to the snack bar. We got honey buns, hot chips and cheese, Kool-Aid pickles. We got everything. Just make sure you don't eat on the steak floor. I repeat, do not eat on the steak floor. You ain't got time to be slipping on no cheese and cheese.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price.
Watch out! Then I make him wanna bug cause I run to the club DJs when I spin it, bring it back and wanna all this vibe that I get him and I flood in the street. Me and my baby get him with a buzz. What I'm saying, ain't nobody really doing what he does. I be calling out the black till they filling up a tub, till they sweat and they dancing and they pulling out the plugs and on the dance floor to the last breath, to the rugs, to the walls. Watch your step. Stop and prep. Stop on the asphalt, hands in the air, get ready for the onslaught. Bounce and shake. Everybody get the floor up. Salute. Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up, next level everything till we pull your card up. Mommy, let me see you give it.
How to be, how to breathe, how to see, how to know I'm gonna need to get down. Bust a bust, about to shake. Double take when I throw it out of order. Thunder from my thighs, recognize all the eyes looking at my black girl tribe, no surprise. Still we rise, ancient ties, realize. Always gonna push it, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid underwater. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Yeah.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head above water. My eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
My emotions, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Keep on looking in the mirror. Yeah. Put it through the Brit to get clear. Ooh. Shield my heart from the tears. Ooh. Rice bag case it get wet. Ooh. Slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah. I'm off the boards. Trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port. I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed. My breakfast for my brain. Yeah. Hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool. Trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater. Pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. Don't stop, break a sweat.